right. Well, hopefully we are live on both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, at least we should be shortly. We're back with some Cyberpunk Red story arc I am affectionately calling CHOOM, which is supposed to be a mashup between Cyberpunk and like a sitcom, but it seems to be a dark reflection of that. But tonight we have Kelly. Who are you playing?
Hello, I'm playing Marius, the local net runner,
Yeah,
who has yet to run any nets.
Yes, because the nets themselves are also local.
Yeah.
Your network doesn't go very far. Richard, who are you playing tonight?
Hello there, I am Richard, and I am playing Laszlo, the medical doctor-y type person.
Yep. Occasionally sells bodies on the side, organs here and there. Yeah, just whatever you got to do. Guys got to make a living.
Cells.
Yeah, Jameis, who are you playing?
All right, I'm playing Alina. She is the tick of the group, and she has a pet Sebastian, a pet rat.
A pet rat. Yeah, and I was confused there for a bit. The pet rat is in fact a live rat and is not a bot of any sort.
No, it's an actual
live rat.
Yeah.
Steven, who you got?
Oh, Steven's all playing pinball, the seemingly erratic but actually very calm and stable solo gunman for hire.
Are you sure about the stable part? I mean, because
Yep.
your character's catch line is now, "Are you okay, pinball?"
He is, but that's because he gets dumped on the most.
Yeah, there we go. And Michael.
I am playing 40, the rocker girl.
The entertainer of the group. Kind of a one lady band, I believe, is how you do it. You've got the synthesizers, free music, and you go on top of that. All right, well, there we go. For anyone watching us in the audience live here, this is what bits do for these fabulous people. It keeps them from doing, well, maybe total party kills. No, who knows? Sometimes it helps. You can also hurt them too. Yeah, there are bits to hurt them. Bad things can happen. There you go, guys. Last episode, your new roommate on the floor of your coffin hotel, Nancy. She claims her name is Nancy anyway. We know that's not her name. Has made a proposition that she's really got to retrieve this box of Pampers, which contains some information from some government institution, as yet unnamed government institution, but it's vitally important, maybe worth some money. But she believes she's grown a conscience, and believes that she just needs to keep it out of people's hands. Yeah,
hypothetical conscience.
Yes,
has
hypothetical one. Yeah. She tries very hard. So she has told you that it is in an urban neighborhood. Now I didn't find a really nice map. Okay, so sorry. I just threw together this street map that you're now seeing on the screen.
Very neon and cyberpunky. It's great.
This is the street map. So what it is these are all prefabbed houses, because as we all know, Night City was pretty much destroyed by a pocket nuke, but reconstruction has been going on. This is the attempts to reform the suburban section of Night City. And so what they are these prefab houses. They're all the same floor plan. They're all the same size. They're kind of like the current what's it called? Elon's company makes these. They're houses that are shipped and they kind of unfold. So that's kind of what they are, and they're very regimental. So what we're looking at here is you have the streets that come down through the neighborhood, okay, and then you've got a row of 3 houses kind of in between on the cul-de-sac, and then there is a crossing street, and then it just kind of repeats. So this is the city block that your target is on. So I have this listed as your target. Your target is right there. The street lights, there's one between each house on the row, and the yellow circle is how far the illumination covers from those street lights. Now, some very basic looking up on the internet tells you that the neighborhood does, as a whole, they have purchased some protection. As there are police in Night City, but generally, unless you've got a contract with a professional service, you're not going to get help. That's just how things work. This neighborhood has contracted with the service. They've got it stated on the little VR maps of the area as you enter the neighborhood. It's actually on physical signs telling you this. The service is meh. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's somewhere in the middle. Marius, if you check response times, just going around the net, asking people on the boards for this particular company, response time is usually within half an hour.
Yeah, so we got to be in and out within like 20 minutes just to be safe.
So I'm just this is just kind of the legwork that you've done since this was put before you, and I threw this out here as well. This is the floor plan of all the houses. They're all the same. It's 2 stories. The first level is even with the grounds, and then there's a lower level that's half buried, and it has an exit onto. So front entrance faces the road on one side, back has an exit facing the next road over to the rear. So that is that.
Which is on the top, the bedrooms or the kitchen?
Sorry. Yeah, I should probably tell you that. The one where it says patio here, this is the ground. This is the first level. The second map here is the one that's partially underground and then has the walkway going out, sliding glass to, and this is the sliding glass right here, to the street on the opposite side.
And the walk-in closet is where we believe they are?
The walk-in closet is now, okay, so let me preface this. I said in our chat that Intel says it's been turned into a safe room. That's speculative. Many of these houses have turned that walk-in into a safe room. You're not sure that this one has 100%.
I mean, yes, we are. We asked the guy whose house it is. Did you turn it into a safe room? I mean, how difficult is that?
It's what I would do.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I did straight up call the dude.
That's right, you did.
Tell us about your house person who wants us to rescue at least one of your family members. No,
Yeah.
I refuse, because I don't want you to rescue any of my family members. I don't see the conversation going down like that for some reason.
Yeah, it's Ollivander's family is who it was. So yeah, he confirmed it. It's a safe room.
It is a safe room. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't he say that the wife was optional to rescue?
The wife is secondary. It's his daughter that he's really worried about. If you rescue the wife, there's no bonus for rescuing the wife.
I have to ask, do we know why these people have been kidnapped as well? I can't, because I was in and out last session with my crappy internet.
Happenstance.
Coincidence.
Yeah, there's no you don't know. You're
All
assuming it was just coincidence. They had to go to ground somewhere. They just picked that
chose
house.
That house. Okay, fine. So there's nothing we can give them to get the hostages out.
They want
They
them
have,
as well.
yes. I think they fit a criteria for the people trying to lay low. That's about all we could suss out.
All right.
Basically, they were a family, married couple with a child that they themselves are trying to impersonate.
Family.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
family.
There you go. So the other thing that happened last episode is, Nancy met you all at a nice local diner and bought a lot of food, which Marius was very happy about.
Always.
And the other thing that's on the table is if you just need some quick cash, if you want to bring her down to that nice little military installation to the north, she just needs to get into the local system there, and she can divert some funds that she knows about that probably hasn't been tapped into yet. Petty cash.
Petty cash for them.
Yeah.
It's all relative. But we're gonna do all of Anders' family first, right? Isn't that the plan?
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yep, we already took the job.
I mean, it'd be fun breaking into Arasaka, but
Another matter, but
Yeah, well, there's that.
So, does anybody have any sort of plan? Sorry, I'm using the wrong voice, aren't I? Do we have any plan? I will ask.
Yeah, we
I
have.
think Laszlo
objective.
actually loses his accent once in a while.
There we go. It is back again now. There we go. I just needed to get into it.
Just like Pinball, who loses his accent all the time.
Yes, I have noticed.
That is how you know we are vaguely related.
since we're trying to get the hostage takers away from the bottom floor closet safe room, I think it'd be best if we create some sort of diversion incident on the top floor that they will want to come and investigate. And for that, I would like to commit my services to put on a performance for one of the neighbors.
Can we involve a giant cake that you come out of somehow?
Oh my goodness. I'm on the idea of making a cake.
Everything is better with cake and ice cream, yes?
Always.
So revision to one suggestion to revision to that plan of we just turn up rather than try to organise it with any particular neighbours. We just turn up, for example, I would suggest maybe, I don't know, here-ish, and we happen to accidentally take out the street lights around and then put a huge spotlight on you so everyone knows it's you that's there. And the other street lights, just happen to go out at the same time.
And then I believe your great contribution was to then ram a car in from this direction.
Well, that's an alternative plan that doesn't have to be part of this one.
I mean,
I think
fast
car-
extraction is a valuable asset that we could happen to have. I mean, we just need your crash your van into a vehicle, into a building. Excuse me.
I feel like a car crashing into a house will probably result in a faster response time than a disturbance of the peace with me blasting music so loud that it covers up your gunfire.
Well, how long do you think gunfights last?
Well, not long if I'm the one doing the shooting.
I was going to say, we have a problem. We discussed this briefly. We do not, pretty much none of us know how to fire a gun. I think that is pretty much you, Pinball.
Yeah, but
That's it.
Well, yes, that is why you keep me around, to shoot the
Yes.
gun. I mean,
The one
You
gun
all-
we have, the community gun.
it is not community gun. Do not talk about my rifle like that.
The rest of us just look at it and fondle it. We don't actually shoot it, so
Answer yourself.
we're not quite sure where the triggers are.
That gun gets around.
It does not. It does not get the.
Well, you're just
Well,
not around when it does. You're playing your VR games.
Ugh.
But if you wanted to do something actually a bit more useful with the ramming car, you would ram into the second story into the basement through the window so you directly access the safe to grab them into, then pull back out and rush out. You need something armored van then.
So this right here is the ground floor facing the middle road, and then the partially underground exits this way. So
Good.
the front and front yard is over here.
Which is
Each
why
of these
we
also have a carport, which is basically
offer
an
some-
awning
yeah.
that you can drive your car under, but it's not a building; it's just open air with the covering on the top. So their car would be parked below the house there. So like right there, that's where all of the car parks are.
I mean,
So
the simplest thing is just distraction here. When those two go to have a look, we sneak in the back without being noticed and grab
Well-
the two from the safe and run away.
Also, keep in mind this all repeats. So, like on the other side of this road is another set of 3 buildings with their fronts facing the rear.
I'm
of the
guessing
other
that the standard thing of, hey, look, there's a bunch of people doing some shady shit in the house. The standard practice is, that's not my place, therefore I'm going to ignore it.
Well, okay, so I didn't want to broach it until someone else broached it, but we are living in the cyberpunk future. Assume everyone is well armed in the neighborhood.
at least a pistol.
Yes.
But we're not.
Speak for yourself.
All the more reason to not seem aggressive on the outside and to cover up our actions
So,
with a lot of flashing noises.
falling upon my strategy skill, or tactics, or whatever it's called, it's like Nancy suggests that they are trained and disciplined. So even if we provide distraction, that will likely only lead one guardian away from target, because they only send one. Fortunately, to our knowledge, there is only 2. So shooting and killing one person is much easier than shooting than killing 2. Not much easier, just about, half as easy.
And you'll have you and Time Bomb going in.
Hopefully one of you others is also brave enough to follow.
Well, we want Red Cross there in case you guys do a little bit more damage than expected to put them on ice so they don't explode.
Well, I mean, I am risking my life the most by going in with Nancy. I am not worried about these 2 people shooting me. I am worried about Nancy stabbing me in the back.
Nancy's eating a bucket of popcorn shrimp while you're saying this. He's like, he's right. Normally I work alone, so collateral damage happens.
She has already
She's
proven her
What's
callous disdain for life. Me, I have rules.
All the more reason to have Red Cross. Do you have the firearm?
Oh, Leslo, I think he is referring to you.
You have the great big Red Cross tattoo. So.
Oh, yes, I do have a big Red Cross tattoo on my. Never mind. I mean, I have a gun, but not very good with it at all. I have a scalpel. I'm considerably better with that.
Well, what if we've got the distraction in the north, and then I plug in and release all the locks, and then we go into you said there's a basement entrance by the carport?
There's sliding glass door in the rear.
Okay, so I assume they're locked electronically. Maybe we can unlock them and sneak in the back quietly.
Sneak in. Sneak.
Well, that would be the start of the plan. We'll see where it goes after that.
I'm trying to remember the medical organization for Cyberpunk that's like Doc Wagon from Shadowrun.
Trauma Team.
Trauma Teams. I was thinking Crash Cart for some reason, but Trauma
That's
Team,
also Shadowrun. Shadowrun has like 2.
There we go.
Crash Cart and Doc Wagon is both Shadowrun. Do they have another one in Cyberpunk? I mean, there's probably something mentioned, but generally only Trauma Team gets any limelight.
MedTech exists, but it's not.
So another point of information we would have been given is that Ollivander, making good money doing the night markets. His family does have a Trauma Team premium subscription, which hasn't been activated.
Oh, so we could just shoot them, and this would play itself out. That'd be great.
Well, yes, but no. Shooting is a very risky thing, even when shooting for leg.
Yep. So I'm looking at the Cyberpunk wiki. So Trauma Team's billboard is 7 minutes or a refund. That's the Trauma Team guarantee.
We could activate them if all else fails.
Sorry, I'm doing this to help you. Blam! Okay.
Can you remote activate it? As in,
Oh,
if we get close, can
you hacked into it. Oh,
Kelly, can Marius get the get in and yeah, just activate it.
Activate the trauma team?
We'll activate the trauma team bracelet.
Oh.
Would not recommend, but is possible, I think, maybe.
He's got the corporate level, so it's got a response time of 7 minutes. Apparently, the gold level is a 3 to 5 minute response time guaranteed.
Ollivander just doesn't love his daughter the way he says he does. But yeah, we could try hacking things. Maybe he's got turrets set up. Maybe I can get in there and just shoot them all. The hostage takers, not the hostages. I won't know until I look.
Yeah, up to you completely. Ollivander's given you the information that he can tell you. Like, you got floor plans, everything else, modifications he's made. There's no internal defense systems. They do have the reinforced doors and the deadbolt, which is literally bolts of steel. They go through and lock everything down.
Does he have any cameras?
No, he does not have cameras in his house.
All right, so we roll up a bit
Go down
after
a
dark
party. Yeah.
to the north.
I was going to
Marius-
say, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Marius sees that he can hack in 30 minutes. And then we touch base as to how distraction versus monster house we have to turn this.
Nancy will recommend, it's like, hey, maybe we should do some reconnaissance, like just see what the neighborhood's like, maybe deliver a pizza to one of the neighbors and, just kind of scope things out.
Yes. Does Elena, you have any drones?
Marius, you like pineapple, right? How about
I
anchovy?
do.
Oh, yeah.
I
Just the
mean,
pineapple.
Sebastian is too important to risk, but do you have any other drones?
No, do you have drones?
I do not have drones. Do you think maybe we need drone for this?
You brought up drones. I thought you'd a drone then.
You are the tech person. I am the gun person. If you ask me if I have gun, yes, I have 2 guns and sword.
Not every tech person has drones.
That's a harmful stereotype.
Yeah.
What is Sebastian then? Just pet?
Yeah. It's Sebastian. What more do you need?
You put a little camera on him.
What about like a
Yeah.
laser on him? Send him in and he can just laser the enemies. Take them out at their ankles.
He is too important to risk. We have established this.
I don't know that drones are actually a huge part of Cyberpunk.
They're a pain to get.
Yeah.
We gotta have one of the major night markets, I think.
I mean, it's certainly something you can buy. I just don't think that ubiquitous. Like, I don't think even the police forces use them very much.
They're in the interface book if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking to see how prevalent they are in the just in the background. I don't think they really are. I mean, of course they exist, but
I mean,
they're not
they're
really
as
used for a lot of things.
they're as prevalent as you want to make them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Meat Shield, do you want to take Ragdoll with you to do recon? Will I try to get supplies for the distraction from Mohawk?
Well, no, not when you talk to me in such a manner. Perhaps be more polite about it.
Urkin, would you be so kind as to take Ragdoll and do recon?
I am surprised you remember my actual name. Yes, I will be happy to bring Elena on recon if she wants to go.
Nancy's
She has
like, I'll go.
Did you steal another van?
I can.
She will Owner, no.
I mean, I don't have to. I can just find one that's parked. I mean, it's a lot easier just to grab it when there's somebody behind the wheel, because then you don't have to worry about like forcing the locks or anything. But if you'd rather, I can just take one off the street.
Well, we do want to, and correct me if I am wrong, 40. But you do plan to go through with Distraction Concert, yes?
Yes.
Well, then we will need 2 modes of egress. One for you and whoever is in part of the distraction plan, and one for the actual target, and namely myself.
If you think we'll have to make a run for it, but I don't think there's going to be anyone following you.
Nancy is raptly staring at either one of you as you're talking, like she's watching a tennis match as she's eating her popcorn shrimp.
Well, if
this is
gunfire-
remarkable. I've never seen people plan out an op like this before. I mean, usually I just go in and, hey.
It is much easier to do everything by self and wing it, but also much more dangerous. Yes, we understand. I do it all the time, but I have other people and concerns to worry about here.
Well, see, no, that's the new thing. That's the new thing. That's what I need to learn from you, Pinball, is having people around me. I mean, as other than just a blade of armor, that people are great for that.
You
grab a bystander.
I have
they take
many,
the knives for
many
you.
games
awesome.
I can recommend you. Will train you very good on this. There are, tactical first-person shooters.
See, I kind of failed on the whole team cooperation parts of my studies, and that's why they fast-tracked me into the assassination program. I was really bad at it. The trust fall things?
No.
Yeah, so I didn't catch my partner. As a matter of fact, I kind of slammed them down and did a curb stomp on them, and I failed the course.
Mm-hmm.
It was reflex. It just triggered something.
Yes, very interesting. This is why I do not want to go in with her by myself.
You'll have backup, but do you really think you will need a vehicle enough to risk letting her get another one? The last one, she killed a blooded man.
Yes, we will need the vehicle for... We're not just walking away from this.
You can run if you want, but there's only 2 people there. You're going to kill both of them, and then you have...
Okay, so yes, I shoot everybody. They dead. Bam, bam. Very easy. What is... I am now not running away from the police that is showing up? Or the guard security firm that they have... what is the name of the security firm that they have hired?
Good question. I think I put it in chat. What did I say it was called?
The Met
Safety
Guard.
Pass.
Safety Pass.
Safety Pass. They're a Midland level. Yeah.
Do you really think
surely
you're
if
going to
you
take more than 20 minutes in there?
Oh, I plan to try to only use 5, but if they are in the safe house room, it may take a while to cut through door. And not in a manner that does not blow them up.
I mean, surely if you say rescue the people, they will say to the security people, no, these are good guys. Do not chase them off.
Oh, yeah, I do not trust anybody to that extent, no.
Nancy's looking out of your windows. She's got a old style pair of binoculars. She's like, ooh, there's a really cute 4-door that's kind of a burnt yellow color on the corner. That's nice. It's got a roll top. Ooh, there's a little sunroof jobby. It's purple over there on the curb.
I think she should go for the one with the roll top.
Why the roll top?
Because then it's nice when you're cruising down at night with the stars shining, you can see them.
They're usually blocked out by the radiation. I do not want to see the stars.
Oh, then you see the light from the city. Ah, it's all the same.
The city is almost always glowing red.
Right? It's so pretty.
Did you know you guys have a food cart vendor that the vehicle still has the tags from animal control on the outside?
Yeah, we don't buy from there.
Hey, 40, why don't you just try to find a fan or something and see if we can borrow a car?
I could try to tap region. I know a few fans from the night market. A few of the other workers.
Well, give them a call. See if they'll hook a sister up or whatever the terminology is.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
That's a
Yep, let me look at your special ability. Yeah, what you can get from it.
I think I'm only at the point where I can bump drinks off of people.
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll on it. We'll just play it by ear. Getting a vehicle.
Not to have, just to,
just
bum a ride.
Just call it a 10. Go ahead and make a check.
Someone mind rolling me a D10 and add in 4.
I got you. Add in 4, you said, so 9. Yep. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, so one person.
No, actually, what's going on is like, yeah, sure, you can, of course. You can borrow my vehicle. I mean,
tonight?
It's a motorcycle. No, it's a motorcycle. No sidecar, but you're welcome to it.
I've seen 4 people ride on a motorcycle before. They're all wearing dresses too. I think it's for work.
You can have a motorcycle if you want a motorcycle.
Frankly, a motorcycle would be an easier thing if you just want to do recon. You just go racing up and down the streets with the motorcycle and just sort of see what happens, see who reacts, who's around.
I think we should take the motorcycle.
The street. Yeah. Is motorcycle a different drive to drive? Is it a specific drive thing? Or is
it's all the same these days.
All drive. Yep. All drive.
Okay.
Well, all drive land vehicles, I think it is.
Yeah. Not quite the same for
Yep, I can drive that.
Oh, perfect. Do you want me or Nancy with you?
Where?
For reconnaissance?
Back seat, the old lady seat.
She's
like, I haven't done this since France. It was a drive-by shooting. Motorcycles are the best for those.
Probably you, Pinball, will be better.
Well, it's okay. Nancy can cook supper while you're gone. That's if it's okay with you, Nancy.
Of course. I took the liberty of getting some stuff at the market.
Never leave us.
And when she says that, she pulls up this little cage, and there's a live chicken in it. She's staring at it, just like, I've never assassinated a chicken before. Puts it down.
I think it's only assassination if they pay you to do it.
Should we draw this out longer?
Let's go now. I mean, heck, if we just want to put observation on them, we can wait until somebody has to go to food, but they probably have enough to hold up for however long they need.
Well, the cover I'm telling you, we just hoon up and down the streets, as it were.
Yeah. So
let's go.
Just do that and just see what happens.
So Elena's driving. Is somebody want to take the back seat to observe as well?
Pinball. Anybody have a camera?
Yes.
It got cyber eyes. But I'll probably be focusing more on the driving than on sort of.
Do you have recording as an option for your cyber eye? If so, then you can just take a quick look and then review it later.
I don't, not explicitly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a specific option.
It is a specific option. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No micro optics. Well, just.
I think I do have a video camera, but my internet sucks. So if someone wants to check 40 sheet, I'm pretty sure I did.
All right, I'll check.
I'll also be just having a normal sort of text scanning just for signals and stuff to see what's around. And,
okay. In which case, If you guys want to just zoom through the block and see what's going on, Jameis, go ahead and make me. You're driving, so you're not going to be your perception. I want you to make a perception check. Your difficulty is going to be a little higher because you're driving. Whoever's
not
back
here.
seat. What's
That's
that?
why I'm not. That's why I don't care. That's why I took pinball.
Oh, you're not driving. Okay, so pinball's
I am
driving.
driving.
You are
I'm
driving.
driving. But
Right.
that's why I got pinball, because he can
Right.
see him.
I still want you to make the roll though. It just your difficulty number is going to be higher. Pinball, if you're back seat.
Perception, not human perception, straight perception.
Yep.
17. I don't know what the modifier
Nope,
is.
you're good. I was looking for a 15 for you. Pinball.
Was it?
Perception. Let's
Perception.
see.
It's under awareness.
That's awareness. There we go. I have
awesome.
+4 currently with it. 23.
I don't know if you see
Okay,
anything,
there you go.
might- we'll have to get it back to
All right. So both of you, it's kind of a quiet neighborhood. You're going down. Of course, all the buildings look exactly the same. They're all prefab, drop in place, constitute, etc. You're doing this in the later part of the afternoon, but not quite evening yet. This house has. Let me get to my screen that I can do this on. This house has a car in the carport. Your target house has a small sedan in the carport. This house has nothing in the carport. This one has 3 motorcycles under the carport awning. And then the last 2 on the block here have no cars on the carport. What you notice with that 23 pinball is that there is a small sign here. Apparently, there's going to be a block party going on tonight, and this house is hosting it.
What one you think?
All right.
Do you have any cyber at all? Or you have interface plugs? You have goggles? Cyber?
I
anything
do
like
not actually.
that? Well, you do notice that.
I mean, I have some, but nothing relevant.
Okay. Well, the sign has a VR tag, so there's more information there if you can access the net.
All right. Man.
I get out my agent.
Okay.
I
Scan it.
tap on shoulder and point at that, and get out my, smartphone, which is the agent.
I can pull some, I have micro optics, so I can zoom in on the damn thing and have a good look at the sign.
Yep. It's a microbrew party. Apparently, the owners of this particular house own a small microbrew. They have 4 new flavors they're coming out with. They have invited folks to come by tonight and sample. There is a 10 cred entry, but they are this area around here. Sorry, I keep trying to click on the StreamYard's link. Right around the street light here, you can see they actually have some benches set up, so it's going to be kind of an open air thing.
All right.
So there you go. It's a microbrew tasting party.
All right. This changes very little. Just puts more people in danger. I tell
Also,
Elena.
the link also tells you that entertainment provided by Jane, and Jane is hyperlinked and everything else. I'm going to say Jane 40. She always gets the best contracts. Like whenever you go in, you're looking to a new dive bar, new place to play and seeing. Jane's always been there, just one step ahead of you. She gets the better days where people are tipping better. She always gets the weekends. You get middle of the week. You get the middle of the week slump when people don't have money. They haven't been paid yet. Jane always gets the best days.
Time to open for Jane.
She's a little harder edged than you. She has a band of 2 people.
No. Time for an accident to happen to Jane.
But Jane, with an
Is
exclamation mark, is providing entertainment for this microbrew party.
Basically, that's the distraction we were wanting. Yeah. The fact that it's Jane and not 40 is.
Yep. The other thing of interest is, I said there is a small sedan inside the carport garage of the target area. Ollivander does not own another car.
Could Jessica, how fast could you get into that car and hotwire it?
Who's Jessica?
Sorry,
Jessica.
I forget her name.
Elena?
No, not Elena. Our roommate,
Nancy.
Nancy?
Nancy.
You're right.
Sorry.
I mean, just start referring to her to any name and she will respond.
Yeah, sorry, Nancy. How fast can you hotwire a car? Because if we're gonna go into the basement doors, the sliding glass doors.
I assume this is after they come back and report.
Yeah. Can we just use that car?
Well, it depends. I mean, cars have different security systems and all. Did you guys stop and take a look at it?
I got a pretty good look at it.
I mean, I can always just break the window and I can be in there in just moments and I can get it up and running, but it might set off security systems. Who knows?
I mean, we might even be able to find the car keys inside.
Like, it's just an idea. Like, the car is there. We can have
it's
her,
an exit vehicle.
right?
Yep.
And it's right by the door, right? Because
Well, the door's at the back. And
there's a door. There's a sliding glass door at the back, and then it's the front, fronting the street is the front of the house.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's close. It's a short
Yep.
walk.
It's there. It's beside.
Okay. So, plan as I understand it so far, 40, you are going to be up in that block party, cause a distraction. I don't know. Fight with what is it, Jane? Yeah, fight with Jane
with an exclamation mark. Got to be said just that way. Jane.
This
trademarked.
Jane person. Fight her on stage or something if you want. That'll probably be good. And then send people into a tizzy, have them approach, and then me and Nancy come in from back.
Mary hack into the system and just kill the music, right?
Okay, two people are asking a question. Michael, what was your question?
I said, Mary, she could hack into her system and kill her music, right?
I'd have to be close to it.
We'll
and
be
then I'd
close
have-
to it.
And then I'd have to run to the other house to unlock the doors.
Doors aren't really huge.
Jameis, you had a question.
How easy is it to take out a street light?
Well, it depends on how you want to take it out. I mean, you can always shoot it.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I have a grenade.
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly, with how
that
bad some
one,
of the neighborhoods
and
have
that-
gotten, you do know that the street lights are likely have ballistic glass around them because it would cost so much to have to keep repairing street lights that they just put in the armored street lights. Cutting power to it would be easier.
Yeah, I just wonder, is there such a thing as an EMP bullet where you just do a very small EMP burst to take out?
Maybe, but probably not something you could afford.
No.
sure.
Yeah, well,
long
I would
answer. Yeah,
Take
there
out
is.
those 3 street lights before you go in, because then you've covered the house in darkness and you're just sort of focusing everything on the block party. So you take out those 3 around.
Well, could I hack? Could I get into the streetlights and take them all out at once?
You need to get there and see what their network looks like.
Okay, so I don't have
Well,
to.
I did do a network trace when I was there. So did I pick up what Wi-Fi signals did I record? on
That's
those?
fair. Yeah, I tell you what. Do you have? Well, how would you do it? Do you have a deck? Do you have trodes? How do you interface with the net?
I've got text stuff. Basically, I was just sort of thinking, like currently you take your iPod around and go, oh look, I can get a freaking signal off this Wi-Fi.
You're using your agent just to look. Then, you don't need to
just
make a
see
roll
what's
for
on
that.
the networks.
Yeah, the block has there is Wi-Fi in the neighborhood. Basically, I don't know what it would be called in Cyberpunk Red, but there is wireless. There is a wireless mesh network in the neighborhood.
Okay, so there is a network around. We don't know. Well, we don't know what it's connected to, but just
Well, you know, absolutely, that is connected to their security. Like the neighborhood has contracted, so it's definitely the mesh includes the security.
So if you want to put a delay in that as well,
That might be harder just because of how critical that system is compared to just streetlights. But
in the case of,
I mean,
even half an hour delay isn't that really?
yeah, what have I got to lose, right?
Yeah, just your own sense of self and get caught up in the net and forever eradicated as electronic burst. Yeah,
I'm okay for a little danger, just a little.
I mean, how secure can a city's utility system be after all?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, this way, it got done by the lowest bidding contractor. Always remember that. It's always the lowest bidding contractor did this. So, how bad is the lowest bidding contractor? Have you been to America? Have you seen the contractors?
They're mostly drunk.
And that's not including the fact that we're in Cyberpunk Red,
I like
Yeah.
our odds. Let's do
Okay. No prep, just go. That's the way we roll.
it.
Block party basically starts at 8 p.m. Goes till 1.
Okay, I have a really stupid question now.
Mhm.
What time does the sun set?
7.
Okay.
Was it 8? Good. I guess it's time to be there 7:30. Cause an absolute mess at 8. 8:30, 8:20.
So Nancy's gonna stand by to capture the car. What am I doing?
You're with me in the van, hacking everything you can get.
Well, I can't do it all from the van. I have to be close to a lot of these things, right? So I can.
Well, there's wireless in the neighborhood. So like once you get in the neighborhood, you can get into the system.
Oh, I don't have to physically jack into these devices.
No, there is a wireless network in the neighborhood.
Okay. So
Yeah,
just
but
it's
you have to
something
be
like-
in the neighborhood for you to be able to do it.
okay.
It's like
All
6 meters, isn't it?
Yeah, 6 meters.
right. Okay. All right.
6 meters is a lot.
So what am I doing first then? Am I doing the music? Am I doing lights?
I'll take care of music and lights, but I do need to convince Ollivander to lend me a laser.
A laser, like for
Like show laser.
show. Oh! I thought you were talking about my other side business. No, yeah, sure.
Oh, Daisy.
Light machine, no problem.
Wait, can Ollivander just give us the codes to unlock the doors?
Probably hacked it and changed them, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have the codes.
Okay, because then maybe I don't need to be involved with that part. Right, one less point of failure if it works out.
Pinball has a fist. No, what's the line from the song? It's right. Open the door with the heel of my boot.
Well, I thought they were reinforced. I thought everything was reinforced.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
He paid for the.
That's why it's
the
not my
extra
boot, it's his
security
boot.
doors.
Pinball, do you need any non-lethal grenades?
Non-lethal grenades.
Like, do you have a flashbang or not?
No, I have a frag grenade.
All I've got
Which
is
I-
tear gas.
You got what?
Some tear gas.
Tear gas. I mean, I take it if you want to give, but I mean, what would you have then? Not a
Looks
good throwing
like,
arm, I know.
Golden hand cannon.
All right. I will take your tear gas.
I said you're gonna be in it, so unless you have a mask to go with it, I think maybe we'll save that.
Well, better have than not have, and then I can suffer and shoot blindly into the the light barrier. You know, where you cannot see. Firing blind.
What?
Not to volunteer myself, but I am immune to tear gas. I have nasal
Oh,
filters.
you are?
I got the cyber.
Fantastic.
Yes. The
Wait.
Oh, what?
This is tear gas, not sneeze gas.
User immune to effects of toxic gases, fumes, and similar dangers. Meh. That covers.
Branding.
I don't know.
I don't know if you can help him to do that, but I'm happy for it.
All right. So-
Trust me, it helps after eating some of Pinball's cooking.
Pinball doesn't so much cook as warm things.
Desperately sometimes.
I have been harshly impunged my honor by some nameless voice in the sky.
So, what do we need to take with us in terms of how are we getting there? With what? What exactly are we? Are we taking vans? Is it a van for everyone? Is it a motorbike for everyone? Is it drop down from a helicopter? How are we getting there?
Is helicopter option?
Huh? You got a helicopter?
No, but you are bringing up helicopter.
Yeah, I don't know. You might have been a helicopter. I don't know. We don't talk that much.
We talk all the time. You just, tune me out, apparently.
You never mentioned a helicopter. I don't know if you had one on standby. I don't know.
No, I don't have a helicopter. You were the one bringing up helicopter. No, just drop me off behind building with Nancy. Hopefully Nancy does not kill me. And you will all be distracting with having good time and party.
I'm thinking I should at least be nearby in case something happens that you need some sort of help with.
You are
Yeah.
nearby. You are at party. Also,
I think you should take Red Cross with you. That way somebody is watching your back.
question, did anybody else fix their having radio earpiece issue?
Nope.
It's just the two of us, as far as I'm aware. No, we haven't had a night market and we don't have any money, so no.
Yeah, not something you can easily find outside of a night market.
I regret asking this, but Nancy, you have? Yes, at least for yourself?
Who would I talk to? I mean, I can talk to myself without using a headset. Like right now, let me show you. Hi, Nancy. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. What are we cooking tonight? I don't know. What is Marius like?
Everything. Marius likes everything.
All right, let's go on with it. What the hell? We can only go catastrophically.
We can only die. Hey, who wants to live forever? That is why I get out of the video games.
Nancy raises her hand.
I'll be
Not with
living
your
in that.
lifestyle.
Oh, she's doing pretty good so far. So we're taking the bus, right? Where's the nearest bus stop?
Oh no! They have not gotten to doing any kind of citywide public transport yet.
Oh, that sounds like a great business opportunity.
There's taxis, Ubers, or whatever you want to call it in the Cyberpunk.
Well, I have the van.
Yep.
So I could take myself, 40, her equipment.
And you have a motorcycle now too.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that should probably go. Nancy and Pinball should take that. I just don't know how you else get Leslie there as well. And so then they can sort of get up there a bit more deftly. Or we can just drop them off nearby.
We can have some fun, and Laszlo could take an ambulance out of the pool. He needs to.
I mean, he's more like a hearse driver than anything.
Who can drive? I mean, we had this before. I
Elena,
cannot drive,
at least.
so
I mean, not super well, probably. I sort of know it, but video games are usually not always, unless you are doing a racing game, they kind of gloss over the transportation issues.
So anyone can drive as long as you don't have to make a roll.
Yep.
So who can drive?
Rolllessly, presumably Pinball. He will be grinding the clutch and everything.
Yes.
I have some basic ability of driving.
Yep. No, literally anyone can drive.
Right.
It only becomes an issue if you're trying to do something outside of the basics of driving.
Which is why I was asking again, because I don't expect this to go well. So.
Why not?
Because experience.
So what we're saying is getting there, not a problem. Getting out, probably going to be a problem.
Motorcycle, not a good egress vehicle, got to say.
No, you get there with it, and then you take the sedan and everyone in to get out.
Well,
Right, so-
I mean, not to address the elephant in the room, that is Nancy. Nancy is the elephant. I am using a metaphor. Nancy is the elephant in the room. But her goals and our goals aren't strictly speaking the same,
Oh, sure they are. I mean, we're getting the box of Pampers out of there that have the documents in it.
See? This is what I am talking about.
Wait, they
That's
have
just a
the
box.
Pampers?
Yes, they have the Pampers.
Oh.
If they still have it in the Pampers, I don't know. I would think not, but Nancy knows what she's looking for. which is not the same thing we are looking for. So
From
keep
what
that
I'm
in
saying,
mind.
if you disable those two people, then pretty much anything else at that point just becomes what can you do. So, if they're not around, then it's not an issue. They're not on the way.
I mean, I just throw a grenade through the door myself.
See?
Exactly.
Yeah. Luckily, I had the grenade and she does not. I hope. I start looking
She
her
thinks
over
for a moment,
suspiciously.
and she goes over to her duffel bag, starts rooting through it. It's like, fresh out.
We'll save that for a Hail Mary option at the end. I don't think we need to blow up the Pampers or the people.
So we just want to roll up. We drop off Pinball, Laszlo, and Nancy nearby. We continue on to the party, do a distraction. They go into the house, do what they have to do, and we party on till the break of dawn.
Yes, this is sounding very good.
Okay.
James, booster gang buddies don't start shooting at us.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Let's do this.
But they'll be too busy with Nancy, Pinball, and Laszlo to shoot at us.
Now, let's establish real quick a signal for you to gain my attention should you need my help. Because somebody did not buy radio earpieces and I'm not about to answer my phone while on this job.
Just send an urgent text message with an eggplant.
Elena, who's with the party crew, does have a radio.
Oh, you have a radio, just not the radio earpiece?
Yeah, I got the radio earpiece thing. Yeah.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, Elena,
It's just
you
the
can
two of us.
contact.
The only two's got it.
All right. Luckily, we are in the two parties, but emergency signal. Fire 3 shots into the air. We will likely hear that.
There might be.
I mean, this is also assuming you need me to come shoot somebody, which is why you are already shooting 3 shots into the air, because gunfire will be coming in if you are calling me in this manner.
None of
I
us have
listen
done-
outside right now for 3 shots into the air.
Yeah.
You hear 5, you hear 7, but you don't hear 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is America.
It's mostly
Celebrate
automatic
fires and
fire,
shit.
so, at least 5.
Welcome back. We are not part of the US anymore.
All right, shoot in shave and a haircut if you prefer.
How about I just wear a shave and a haircut? I'll just change the music completely.
Yeah, I think that would
that
work
also-
better, yeah.
That also works. I mean, if you're plugged into the sound system, you can also shout, "Oh, please, Pinball, come save us!" I mean,
Wait.
this is for the people like Marius and Laszlo that may not have such options.
I'm sure it's fine. Could we change it instead of shaving a haircut to like the Benny Hill music? If you hear that, then you come running.
I mean, yes, that is excellent running to music.
It seems appropriate because if those of us at the party need to be saved, the plan's gone to shit.
I mean, it is called Yakety Sax, isn't it? So, yes, play the Yakety Sax if you happen to have control of this sound system.
So we're gonna
Jane does not use this in her playlist, does she?
No, probably not.
Not
James-
usually.
So Elena and 40 are going to set up their music. I'm going to turn off Jane's sound system, so just 40's is heard.
Right, and you'll have about 30 minutes from the time we pull up. She'll have everything scanned.
Talking about Block Party.
Sorry, what was that, Elena?
Kill the lights that are the ones at the Block Party. Kill those other lights.
Are we doing that first or the music first?
Oh, same time.
Kind of simultaneously.
I'll try.
I mean,
okay.
this mostly seems petty to me, but you do you.
Or you can, well, the more we can give you darkness, and the more you can sort of say, "Bam! Here's an entrance."
I mean, I suppose, yes, louder music to cover up gunfire is better music. So, yeah.
The microbrew party's at 8. You guys, sundown's at 7. What time did you guys want to try and arrive?
Well,
I want
me
to be
and
in
Nancy are
position at
sneaking up,
7:30.
so.
Sorry, say that again, Michael.
40 would like the van to be in position, or cruising to the position, to the neighborhood at 7:30.
Okay.
That way, NetHead has plenty of time to hack systems.
All right. Well, unless somebody wants to go shopping, I'm going to assume you have the gear that's on your sheets and that you bought from Ollivander. And Ollivander, you get a knock on the door. Courier service delivers your Laser Light Show 40 small box. You can program it to do different types of strobing lights, different colors.
I would like to mention one exception.
Mhm.
I have a grenade. I just wasn't sure what the damage on that was,
Okay.
so I didn't add to my sheet. Also, it's a single-use item.
What kind of grenade?
You mentioned it was a fragmentation grenade.
Okay.
This was from the guy who was
Yep.
holding the grenade, and I shot in the head.
Yep.
I meant to shoot his hand, but I actually shot someone else, and he claimed freedom and gave me the grenade as a token of his
Parting
gratitude.
gift.
Yeah, not in dropping it and collapsing in relief before being murdered by Nancy.
Okay. Let's do this.
No, it was the other family that got killed by Nancy.
6d6 damage.
6d6 and probably area effect too.
Yep.
Okay. 66. I'll work on adding that in somehow.
You target a 2 meter or yard square, not a specific target. All targets not behind cover that are within 10 meters or yards take the damage. You roll the damage once, not per target. If the cover is destroyed by the explosion, any targets behind the cover takes full damage.
What skill does it use? It's exotic, I guess.
Throw.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Well, I'm good at that. I'm just putting that in. Strange, not an option since it's not usually considered a weapon skill. We'll figure it out at the time. I have good athletics.
Grenade goes in the ammo type thing box. Not on gear, it goes under kitchen ammo. That's where the grenade goes.
Yeah. I'm just using the damage from the grenade that goes in a grenade launcher. So there we go. But in this case, you have no launcher. You're just using your arm. Launching by arm.
Correct.
All right. So who is going in the van? Well, van. So Marius and 40, right?
Marius, 40, and Rat Girl.
Elena. Right. Okay, so the first thing that happens, you guys come onto the block. You said you wanted to get there around 7:30-ish before. So already things are being set up, like right, as I was saying, right around that light post off of this house here. And it looks like the houses around are all kind of, people are home now, so there are more cars about. There are some more cars starting to kind of just park next to other houses here. It looks like the whole block is involved in this, like everybody is being very neighborly. You see Jane setting up a small stage near the streetlight over here. Marius, you have been given the local network code, which just gets you into like the neighborhood network. So as soon as you come within range, you pop on. Basically, there's like a bulletin board, live chat, video chat service for all the neighbors to talk on. You know, there's a lot of neighborhood gossip going on. Somebody keeps raiding the trash cans. They think it's squirrels. Somebody says it's Bob and 3J. Stuff like that. You see that there are nodes for protected systems. Utilities is one of them. So you would need to be able to hack into that, as your neighborhood code doesn't give you access to that.
Okay.
There are 2 cameras in this neighborhood. One of them is on top of the street light over here. which gives a top down of basically the whole neighborhood, these 6 houses. And the other one is on a traffic light on the street that doesn't quite, it catches basically the back end of all of the houses on this row, but doesn't even see the houses where your target is.
Okay. All right. So I guess the first thing I want to do is I want to find access to let's do the camera.
Yep. So your interface rank is 5. I don't expect you've had points to buy that up, which means
It's actually 7.
It's 7. Oh,
I think
okay.
I did the quick start and it's set it at 7.
Okay. Which gives you 4 net actions. Okay, so you got to jack in first, which you've already done because you've got you've got all the information to get in. Now you found the nodes that are protected. So the question is, okay, so go ahead and roll a d10, add your interface number to it. This is a protected system, but it's a off the shelf system. They don't have somebody here that's really in charge of the security of this system. So it's just an off the shelf system. So I'm going to say we will call it's professional. So we'll call it a 15. Call it a 15.
All right, come on, 8. 14.
Yeah, you are unable to get into the utility system. The other system that you see is the security system.
Wait, can I interrupt? Now was that a back door to try and
that is back door. Yeah,
I bought the worm program, which gives me a +2.
Okay, there you go. That's enough.
Now I've got a 16.
You get into the utility system, and the first thing you notice is there's a couple of kids in the neighborhood who have already gotten in, and apparently they have set up a light show for the lights in the neighborhood to kind of flicker during the concert tonight. Okay. They've also set it up so like all the sprinkler systems are going to go off at 9 p.m.
I'm okay with that. I'll be in the van.
And there's some banter back and forth. So like the kids are basically going to try and ruin this party that's going to go on tonight.
All I see that is better distraction. I don't think that's going to be an issue at the moment.
Okay.
So I've got 2 net actions left, right?
Yes.
Jack in, and then I did the back door. So I want to do. I want to find the lights, or no, the camera on the. How do I?
Yep, cameras are in the utility system, so you are already into that system.
Okay.
So if you want to gain control of it or
Yes.
control it, that's the next action.
Okay, I just do a control.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to do the control.
Okay.
I don't have any bonuses for that one.
Okay, since you're already in the system, this is just standard, so just a 10.
Okay. I don't know how to roll it.
We also have luck, which we never think about.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're just going to have to manually add the 7. I don't know how to roll
That's
with
fine.
the 7.
There should be a D10 button at the bottom of the screen if you've got your macros turned on.
Just shoot me now.
Okay. We're going to say
D10 and subtract.
Actually, what we're so it's high negative, but you don't have to roll again. So what's going on is you can't gain control of it because the kids have already locked everyone out of the light system for their little thing that's going to go on tonight. That's what's going on.
All right. So the cameras are on, and I'm done.
Yeah.
For that piece, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have? Okay, so I've got 1 left. Is there? Do they have programs in there, right, that are doing all this?
Yeah.
Okay, can I find the program that's controlling the cameras and attack it?
You want to seize control of it, or do you actually want to shut them down?
I want to shut them down. I've got an anti-program program, and if I attack it and de-res it, maybe.
Okay. Since you're in the system and you're kind of poking around, you can do that, but you do note that the cameras are placed there by the security service. If they suddenly go offline, it probably will trigger a response.
Oh, well, son of a bitch.
You can do it, but it may trigger a response.
Don't know if you noticed, but there's also the security access portal on there as well as a utility portal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was there? I missed that.
Yep.
Okay, well, this is my first time net running. I'm allowed to make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So be it if it kills half my team.
That's right.
All right. I'll switch then to the security. I'll try and break into the security system.
Yep, that's
I'll
a
do
back
that
door.
next.
This one's higher. This is a 17. This is a professional system.
Right, because my rolling's been so good lately. Okay, but I still get +2.
You do, since it's a back door and you got your program.
And you can spin luck beforehand if you wanted to.
Oh my gosh!
All right, you've now alerted all the security
All right,
systems.
do roll the D10. Let me see how negative it goes.
Oh, now I'll get a 10. Yeah. 8.
9. So that's going to make a negative 9. Okay, not quite enough to set off an alarm. It's close, though.
I love living on the edge, guys.
Yep.
That's
Right.
why you're an edge runner.
Yeah. Well, that's my 4
Are you
net space actions.
How badly this is going?
So Marius, do you have the goggles, or are you fully submerged and just unconscious when this happens? Most people in red use the goggles so that you can keep track of what's going on physically.
Okay, well then I'll do the goggles. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Marius is just distracted for a bit as he's watch, or she is what is it? She? I forget. Marius is.
It's whatever. It's
So you're watching. You're watching all the information go across your goggles. So you're still conscious of everything around you. It just takes a moment, and then you've got this information. So there you go.
All right. So I'll relay everything that I failed miserably. But I haven't done this for a while, so give me a break.
Yep.
And
the other thing is the party is going out on the local net on their chat system. Basically, the whole neighborhood's invited. If you'd like to sample the microbrews, it's 10 credit ahead to to have all night. They've got many casks pop, so you can drink all you want all night. But if you just want to come by and have the barbecue and enjoy the hanging out, it doesn't cost a thing. So the whole neighborhood's been invited.
Would the camera on that street light be connected? Probably that'll be in the same power circuit as the street light.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to sneak out and go and complete and just take that out because we need that camera gone and that street light on. Well, we don't need the street light on, but we definitely want the camera gone. I'll just take the whole thing out. So I'm going to have to sneak out there and do that directly.
Okay. In which case, give me a tech. Go ahead and give me your tech roll. So a D10 plus your tech skill. And this is so it's night now. Sun just went down around 7, so there's a little bit of light left. But so you're in a neighborhood where there's a lot of people on the streets kind of strolling around because a big party's about to happen. And a lot of people are pitching in a hand to set up some tents in case it rains. They're helping to set up the stage for Jane. So you'll be kind of conspicuous to be popping open the service port of a street light with a lot of people moving around. So how do you disguise that?
Okay. What I'm going to do is move out of the move away from a bit. So it looks like I'm coming in. I'm going to grab. What I have in mind is I grab a chair and take it around here and put it up against the street light while I'm pausing for a moment to take my breath and while the chair's there covering it, get in there and do it. Yeah,
I like that. This would be covered under stealth. It's doing an action discreetly. So give me a stealth check first.
So I do find that it's sneaky, isn't it?
Yep. It's just going to be a standard 10 because what you're saying makes sense for a person.
Good shot without needing to do it.
No problem. Yeah. Cool. So you're just kind of leaning back and you're good enough that you can just pop the latch while without actually looking at it. So you kind of feel around in there. You feel the feed. Now go ahead and give me your tech roll.
Okay, what specifically? Electronic security tech or basic tech or
basic tech first? Give me that roll first.
Okay. Now I do have I don't know what. I'll just because I know you load on as many positives as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my thing booked in, but I do also have a tool hand.
Okay.
As
Doesn't
well
really
as
help
other-
at this point because I mean,
Okay.
opening the service port's simple. I want the roll mostly for you to just poking around. Oh, perfect. It's very simple. You could just shunt the power off on this one lamp. You could actually shunt the power off to all the lights if you wanted to from where you are. You do notice where the two security cameras are rigged in though, and they do have a hard line out. So if they lose power, they still can communicate home
What
office.
would be ideal, and I realize I'm bringing this up, this moment, if I could somehow put a loop in there so they just replay the same image back. They repeat the image.
Right. So you would need some kind of hardware that would allow you to record. So like you need something. I mean, you could use your pan for that or whatever it's called in this. What's
Agent.
it called? Your agent. Sure. You could use your agent for this. I mean, it's a handheld computer. I would allow you to do that.
Okay.
So let's say you're taking some time and you're going to create a loop of the image. Your roll is fine. So that it'll happen. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Cool. That's right. We got time. I'm just sort of sitting on this chair.
Okay. Now I would like everybody to go ahead. Actually, Pinball, where are you, Pinball?
Sneaking up the back with Nancy, presumably.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so like I said, there's a lot of party goers. There are people walking through.
And
You're just joining them.
We'd be approaching from the back on this side because that's presumably also where the closest entrance to the safe room is.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Lights are off downstairs, so you don't see any movement down there. So, Pinball, you don't roll, but everybody else, go ahead and make me a perception roll, please. Or not perception.
I have not said where I am.
Oh, that's true. Laszlo, what are you doing?
I assumed I was going to be with Pinball just in case they needed medics.
Sure.
If Pinball wants to object to that, I got no problem.
So you don't roll either. Everybody else give me a perception check.
Hey,
Marius, one of the people helping to set up Jane's system is Ollivander's wife. He sent pictures of his wife and daughter. That's his wife. She's out here, like she's just talking with the neighbors, smile on her face. She's helping set up the system. She has she has some skill in electronics. She's got a degree in engineering, apparently, and she's just talking to the band. She seems to be a fan.
But she's supposed to be in the house. Do I see the kid around?
Don't see the kid anywhere.
Okay.
I'm thinking she's in cahoots with the bad guys.
If only I had some way to communicate to everyone that's going to go into the house.
Yeah.
You have your agents. I mean, you can send a phone call or a text message. I mean,
I'll totally do a text message. I'll encrypt it first. I'll do a secret chat so it's encrypted when it's my turn.
No, you can do that. We're not in turns, so you can do that. That's fine.
Can my agent take pictures?
Yes.
Can I
assume your agent is basically a spiffy smartphone?
Okay.
Like a really nice high-end smartphone.
Okay. So I'm going to take a picture, and then I'm going to send that to the group, Nancy included.
Okay. Yeah, she's got a smile on her face, and she's talking with some of the the two male members of Jane.
Okay.
Long shot, but I don't suppose looking at the photo we can tell whether she's acting or not.
Human perception would tell you that.
Yeah.
I was a 14 and I'm pretty much standing exactly with Marius, so I can see her.
Yep.
Human perception.
It's under.
Okay. How does Laszlo do?
I don't know. I'm trying to find. Oh, it's under social. Right. I was looking under awareness. Yes, I also rolled a 1. That's great.
You have no idea, Laszlo. You don't even know if it's Ollivander's wife. You're like, are you sure?
It's not like we've met the lady.
Yeah. 40, however, no, she doesn't seem like she's got a care in the world. She's talking about albums. They're talking about the new album coming out. It's called Take That 40. And
well, at least I've gone in enough.
Your famous 40.
I wasn't really planning to do this in name, but here we go.
No, she seems fine. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, tell me when your light show's ready to go, and I'll cool the other lights once I'm well set up. So Jane will be in darkness. It'll just be your light show.
Yep. So are you setting up your stealth sound system somewhere?
Mhm.
Just out of the back of the van, you got these big pile speakers set up. Your music system queued up. Okay. More folks are arriving. They're just parking wherever they can. Basically, the area where there's this setup area is the only kind of lot area that's left open. Everyone else is just piling vehicles in where they can. Seems like they got the permission of the neighborhood because no one's raising a fuss. Everybody's coming out. You can smell meat grilling on the air as people are bringing in just small like hibachis and grills, and bringing just like soy dogs, some real meat here and there. But it's just a very festive party atmosphere. They have set up a little booth where they've got the micro brews that they're testing out set up, and some people are going and paying. Some people are just enjoying the food, and just the company. They've got some mild music playing in the background, basically just a top 40 on the radio sort of thing until Jane is ready to go on stage. 40, you're setting up kind of you got your where is your van? Where do you want to be? Just kind of ping on the map there for me. So
Right.
Jane is setting up right there. So you're just kind of parked on the side of the street. A lot of other cars are too. That's perfectly fine.
I'll move closer once this whole being polite shit show gets started.
All right. Pinball and Laszlo and Nancy, you guys are approaching the bottom. You can look through the sliding glass window. No lights are on at the bottom of the house. You can see the top floor or the ground level floor above. There are lights on here and there. You can hear there's a TV set on somewhere. You thinking these you can hear the sounds of explosions and some kind of action movie is playing from inside, but there are no lights on the back entrance that you guys are coming in. And let me move over to the floor plan map just to give you a better idea of what you're coming into. So this is the sliding glass door that you're seeing. There are a couple of windows on the side here. Again, you don't see any light coming out of them.
All right.
The sedan is over against this wall from the basement. Is it over against the stairs?
Say that again.
The side, the sedan.
Yes,
on the outside
it would be on that side, right?
Yeah.
All right, Nancy. Let's. I shall inform Elena that we are about to commence. Is this yes? You ready?
Oh, also one more thing. The windows that are on the side here they're skinny and they're kind of high up, so they are right at the line of the dirt, and the rest of it is underground. So these are very skinny windows, not very large at all. They may not even open.
So, Nancy, you ready to commence?
Well, we're going to have 40 start, then go. That's basically the cue to go, isn't it? When 40.
Yeah, I know.
start.
I'm just checking on the people directly.
I'm just confirming myself because I'm not sure. I just want to. Are you actually going in now? We're just going to have.
No.
Okay.
Just let me do the RP bit thing. Nancy, you ready to commence? Nancy?
Oh! I would just smell it. They're barbecuing chicken over there. Jerk spice, I think. Oh yeah. Anytime. Hold on. Quick check. She's like blade, gun, blade.
Deep
All set.
breaths, pinball. Deep breaths,
Pulls out like a thin injecting like a sharp. She's like, how'd that get in there? Yeah, I'm ready. All set.
Laszlo, you are good? Laszlo, no?
Sorry, I
Levels.
am muted. Yes, I am ready to go.
Muted. Very good operational security. Keep that in mind. All right. And now that I know that my two people directly with me are prepared and ready, I key up my my radio earpiece and inform Elena. Elena, this infiltration team is ready for ingress any time now.
Okay. 40, you ready? I've got the loop set up by now, Bert.
I'm in standby. We want to be able to cut off Jane. That way we're having the
I'll
biggest
kill
effect
the lights
possible.
and you go. I'll kill the lights, you go with your laser show, and then these other guys go. So
Okay,
ready?
so your rival takes the stage, and they do just a quick couple of bars instrument check, and she takes the stage. She grabs the microphone. You're gonna cut her off before she can even talk.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
That seems to be what Elena's going to do. I was planning on cutting him off mid-song.
Okay, you're gonna wait till she starts playing then. Okay.
You say
So
go.
she doesn't she just says, let's get this started, and then they break out into one of their fast riffs. They she's takes to it and starts singing. Music's playing. Hey, they're actually pretty good. And then 40, so they get a couple of lines in, and 40 lights. Okay, you shut down all the lights, Elena. So all four light posts go off, including the one right above the light show. So for a moment there, the only lights that are on are the ones from Jane, and then they fade off, and then boom, 40's light show goes off. Okay, so 40, we got to see how good you do this. We got to see. I mean, like, you just go into probably like your best song you got. You just put together a new track the other day you were working on. So I believe the Rocker's primary ability is just the crowd influencing thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. Let's see how the crowd reacts. Yeah, let's see how the crowd reacts to you.
Luck is spent before you roll.
Yeah, if you want to spend luck beforehand, go right ahead. Remember, luck refreshes at the beginning of each session, so you don't lose it.
How much luck do I have?
Depends on how much you put into it.
Well, if we
I think
always
it's
put
max
it back,
5, right?
Yeah.
All right, I want to roll a 13. 40's going to burn it all.
Yeah, as long as you don't think there's any other rolls you need to do.
There might be, but 40's not worried about that right now.
All right.
Cool.
So
Yep.
did you need somebody to roll for you? Oh, there it goes. +9, 19. Okay. I was going to set this at a 17 just because they were expecting.
It just rolled 10. It didn't even roll a die.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Try that again.
/R. D10. +9.
I thought it would have been higher. Your things for abilities would have been higher, especially if you're burning all your luck.
Well, it's a 4 plus the 5 luck. That's all I.
Yep.
Okay.
If I was just playing on music, that'd be much higher. It's only rolled me a D10. I can't seem to get the thing to cooperate.
D10, you got it.
Sure.
5.
All right.
5
We'll
plus
go ahead
9.
and add the 9 to it.
14.
Okay. It's not bad. I mean, the crowd they're like, don't know what's going on at first. A few people do turn. It's like, hey, I mean, it's still a party, still music. It looks like the lights going off at first. People are like, oh crap, are we being attacked by street gangs? And then your light show starts. It's like, oh, it's part of the entertainment. So, but a lot of people in the crowd are like, hey, these people suck. They're not Jane. We want Jane. The The roll is good enough to cause a distraction, though, and there are some people that are coming over. They're bringing their drinks over, sitting down, and listening. They assume the lights going out is part of the show as you are lighting up the skies with the borrowed laser system. All right, so pinball distraction had.
I signal for Nancy to proceed first in.
Okay. Nancy points out as you get close to the sliding glass door. You look through it. You really can't see much. It's not like it's one-way glass. It's just like it's so dark in there.
It's
thick
I don't have
glass.
low light vision or
Yeah.
anything of the sort. So
She points out that there's some flashing LEDs on the light showing that there is a security system. She's like, "You want me to do it?"
we have the code. See if it still works.
Okay. She puts the code in. Flashes red.
That is bad. Okay, try hacking it then.
I don't really hack. I mean, I would just break the window at this point.
Oh boy. I signal to Elena. Things are about to get loud, and give Nancy the nod.
Okay. Yeah, she just takes out one of her handguns and just shoots the locking system. I'm gonna just do a roll here. Okay, that's not bad. Single shot goes off, and the system just fizzes out. And then she slides the door open. Ballistic glass, so the bullet didn't break the glass. So you guys are in. There's, it's dark in here. You do see some red lights here and there, particularly against this door. There's a blinking red light. There's a camera on the outside of the door that's been there's a post-it note that's been just put over the lens. There's a control panel there that, like, when the police would come to like rescue the person, for instance, they could put in the code to open the secure vault from the outside. Otherwise, it is tamped down. Like, the door is closed. You can see the bolts have fired to lock everything in.
Okay, I go over to the post-it and pull it off.
Okay.
Right.
There's something written on the other side, but it's dark, so you can't really read it.
Darn it. So let me just double check my character sheet, make sure I got the... Yeah, I pull out the flashlight and see what it says.
It says you were adopted.
Right. Click it off. Go to the control panel. Try to get the person on the line.
Okay. You hit the speaker, and you hear on the other end someone. You hear heavy breathing.
Remind me what Ollivander's child's name was.
I don't remember what I actually. Hold on a second. Tiffany.
Tiffany. And go. There's like a little speaker push button, right?
Yep.
I'm like, Tiffany, is that you in there?
There's a slight changing in the heavy breathing, and the person in there might be trying to talk, but you can't really tell. It's just just like that.
This is sent by your father. Please respond.
You hear something sounds like it falls inside, and then you just hear
sound
more
like labored breathing. Like
yes, yeah.
Somebody who's dying of hypoxia at this point.
It sounds like somebody is having trouble breathing. Yes.
We need to open this now.
Yep. I key up the radio. Elena, locked door, safe room. We'll need your assistance. We'll try to intercede until your arrival.
Okay. As far as I'm aware, I'm still by that street light. So
yes, you are.
I'm pretty close, so it won't take me long to get there.
You have looped the camera feed, so it's basically just, how long is the loop?
It's like 10 seconds or something. It's not a huge loop. It's just a sort of enough that you got. So basically, it's not going to show us for a start.
Right. Yeah, but that does mean, though, that with everybody walking around, that's going to be very obvious if somebody looks at it for more than 10 minutes straight. Because there's a lot of motion going on.
Yeah. I'll just have a quick look.
I will say that you had enough time to get 30 minutes worth because you were sitting there. Okay.
Yep, all right, yeah,
we'll say it's a 30-minute loop. So that buys you 30 minutes.
I do have pretty good security tech skills, so I should be able to do pretty good at this.
Yep. You get 30 minutes of a loop. So that buys you 30 minutes before somebody on the security side might figure out there's something going on.
And then they're still going to respond and everything.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So you're getting a message. Pinball, what are you saying?
I'm trying to situate the 3-person team that I have. I signal real quick to Tiffany. Hold on, we will try to get you out. Please stand by. And put myself like right there. Get Nancy to stay here. Instruct Laszlo to keep a watch out the back, because this is the primary way into this from the rest of the building.
Yes. This door is opened. This door is closed.
Secure the room.
All right. I'm going to cut scenes to 40. Suddenly, there's a growl of feedback as Jane's platform lights up again. And Jane grabs the microphone, and so you're like staring at each other. You're the only pools of light in the area. Jane picks up the microphone, points at you, and says, "Backup power, bitch! Hit it, Steve!" And a blazing guitar riff goes off, and you're trying to out loud one another. All right. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to make a roll for her to see. Basically, she's also a rocker, of course. It's crowd control. She's trying to pull the crowd away from you. And let's see here. D10 plus 4, 12. What did you end up rolling?
They had a 14.
At a 14. Okay, so she's pulling a few people over, but your pyrotechnics and your lighting effect with the borrowed laser system is more of a spectacular than what she's able to pull off, but she's starting to pull some of your crowd towards her, especially when she goes into almost a rap style battle where she's talking about some of the things that 40 had to do to get to where she is today.
All with her one.
Talking about how you used to scrub toilets, and she'd come by and smack that toilet scrubber into your hand, telling you be nothing. You're still nothing. Right. Yeah. So she's just impromptuing on the stage, going on there. What's your response, 40?
Again, her style, her horrible thread, her threads and her dreads.
Okay, let's do a skill roll on this. Let's see if her bars are better than your bars. Let's see, what's a good skill for this? Something for
composition.
Composition, yes, exactly.
Is there a composition?
There is.
Used to be.
Writing songs, articles, or stories. Composition. Yeah, and you're doing this on the fly. So, do you have the skill composition?
Which one is it under?
It's int based.
Education. It's under education.
Yeah, education. Yeah, I actually have that maxed out.
All right, make a roll. It's going to be a versus roll.
Oh, nice. That's a 20.
And I'll tell you what, I didn't stat Jane out, so I'm just going to make a random roll here to see what her skill in composition might be. Ooh, she's good.
She could not possibly be that good.
All right, so 15 to your 20. No, you are obliterating her in the impromptu rap
That's because
battle.
this is
Almost.
not impromptu. She's had this plan locked
Oh,
and
yeah, I
loaded.
have the rhyme sheet in front of me. I'm putting the voice through the synth. So my voice is changing the lights as I go along.
Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. So you're really just doubling down on the light effects. So again, this is the only lights in the neighborhood right now. After the street lights go on, these two bands light pooling around them with 40s. Just a spectacular artwork of light going back and forth. Meanwhile, Jameis, your character is rushing.
Stay with the rockers.
Yeah, so you're rushing to that to the back window that's
Yeah.
opened up. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Laszlo, let's see. Basically, everybody that's in the room, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Oh boy. See, with initiative, I would change my setup for my skills.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't I just put it straight to initiative? So it's going to be a +4. See if that comes up. It'd be 13.
Okay, so Laszlo got a 14, Pinball got a 9.
13.
13.
It doesn't
It didn't
accommodate
add.
for my
Okay, so 13. That side got a 9, and not Laszlo. Jameis, your character. What's your character's name again? Aria?
Okay.
Elena, you go ahead and roll too.
11.
11. Okay, well, everybody goes before they do. So what's going on is this door is kicked open. There's a red infrared light. You think they're wearing probably night vision gear. Sweeps, and that red dot kind of sweeps over you, Pinball, as you're standing right here on this open door. You saw the motion before they opened the door, though, because, well, actually, I guess Laszlo would act first at a 14. So, Laszlo, you hear a door bang open. You see this red pinprick of light kind of sweep the room. How do you react? You're not at the open door, though, so you're not in the line of fire exactly.
No, I'm by the thing. I guess I turn on the lights so that everybody can see them.
Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Let me think. You're gonna fumble around for the lights. Let's do.
Do you just want a luck roll or something?
Yeah, make me a luck roll.
All right.
You have a luck
going
stat,
low.
so. Oh yeah, we can do it that way. That's fine.
Oh well.
How do you want to do it, Bert? It's
Yeah,
your-
just
how
do
do you want
D100. Just do D100.
Alright.
You want it low?
Going low. Nope.
You fumble
Can't
around.
find
You
the
don't.
light
You don't
switch.
find it. You don't find it in this action.
Fine.
Pinball.
I am going to bring
Now remember,
my.
you're in darkness, so there is a penalty for your vision.
Yep. The item I described previously, my flashlight, and I shine it on them.
That sounds good. I tell you what. Make me an attack roll just to see if you hit him right in the night vision.
What
Stuff.
skill would you like for that?
Just as if you were aiming. So it's just going to be based on. Let's see. Let's base it on.
I mean, I got so many fighting skills, man.
Right. Just do.
Just roll a D10 first of all, see if we care.
Yeah,
So if
roll
you
a
like a 10,
D10.
Who cares?
Range is short. You need a 13 just to basically shine it right in his face in the headgear.
So
Yeah.
8 plus my reflexes
You got
would
it.
be 15. Yeah.
Okay, and let me roll his cool to see if. Come on. There it is.
I thought Racer was Nancy. Yeah.
I'm just using this as a.
It stands
Yeah,
into
roll
whatever
up.
character he
Yep.
needs.
Yeah.
So just D10 plus 6. Okay. Just add 6 to this, 16. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
explodes.
It explodes. Okay. Either way, it does blind the person, but they are a professional. So you hear the sound of gear being tossed to one side, tosses it away from the area of motion. So tosses it this way, rolls this way. And that was their action.
And he's nicely illuminated for Nancy to shoot or stab.
No. His action was to get out of your beam.
Oh.
Yep. And so he rolls down the hall this way.
Yeah.
Elena, you're there. What do you do?
I'm going to the walk-in safe. I'm not.
Sure.
No one's shooting at me, so I'm not aware that there's combat going on.
Quick glance at the instrument panel shows you that a code was attempted. You've got 2 more attempts, and then it's locked out for 24 hours.
Bypass the lock. Don't even try to go for a combination.
Okay. Do you have any security system technical skills?
I have electronics/security check.
That would do it. Yeah, this is
plus
a
my
pretty
check
high
hand would be
grade.
useful.
Pretty high grade system. Ollivander's got some money, so we will put this at professional 17 is your
I
target.
was going to put 3 points in there of my luck.
Mhm.
So this plus 3. Yeah, no, boom, 26.
Oh wow. Yeah, you actually just you use your tool hand, you pop off the whole front of it, and you just short out a few wires, and there's a as the door opens. Laszlo, being the medic, you notice the person on the floor was suffocating. It seems like they left just a little bit of air coming through the room, and she's on the ground. She had knocked over. The inside is actually furnished quite well in case someone had to stay in here for days at a time. She had knocked over a little nightstand to try and make some noise. With the door open now, she's breathing deeply, getting oxygen into her lungs. But that was Elena's turn, and I think that's everybody, right? Right. That's in the room right now. Laszlo was trying to find a light switch. That was his turn.
Did Nancy do anything?
Nancy, what would Nancy do? She doesn't care about what you care about. So Nancy is rifling the bedroom. Like, she's got a little spotlight, the red light on, and she's going through the drawers. She's looking under the bed.
All right. I'll wait till my turn to give her advice.
Okay. Now, I don't remember. Do we reinitiate every round, or do we keep? We keep initiative, don't we?
You keep.
We keep. Okay, so that would put Laszlo at the top again. Laszlo, I'm just going to say it was just the luck thing for the first round. So you definitely find the light switch this time around. Do you still turn it on or not?
No,
because you really don't know what happened in the hallway.
I'm not interested in that anymore. I
Okay.
go over and examine the patient to make sure she's okay.
Okay.
And whoever this is, because we assume it's Tiffany, but we got no
right.
idea.
Yep. Matches the picture that was sent to you. Go ahead and make me a medical roll to see what's going on.
First aid, I assume.
You'll never make it.
No, I won't, because I can't find the thing where it is. What is it under?
What, your special skill?
No, there
It's
it is.
under
It's in the
technique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The medtech special skill is for operating medical technology. There you go. 20.
20, no
Will
problem.
that do you?
1. Well, it doesn't do you any good because she's alive. She can't sell her parts or anything. Can't sell the body. She's definitely drugged. It looks like she's severely dehydrated. Looking around, you don't see any evidence that they left her with water or food.
Drugged, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Because I am a medtech, I took the pharmaceuticals thing.
Okay.
And it allows me to choose a different drug each time I take it. So one of the drugs I have taken is Rapid Detox.
Oh, nice. Yeah, pull out your med kit,
etc. It's purged from the effects of that substance.
So yeah, you slap a patch on or inject it, however you want to do it, and color comes back. She's breathing deeper. Looks like they had shot her full of a mild paralytic, which was also causing her to have problems breathing. She doesn't have a lot of muscular help with that. So she's breathes deeper. She's able to stand up a little bit now, though she's a little wobbly. That happens on your turn. And Pinball, you got an unfriendly somewhere down the hallway here.
This clicking on the wrong thing. The bathroom door still closed there?
Nope, it's been kicked open, so that door is opened, and that also opens to the
Actually,
stairwell.
oh yeah, it would be the stairwell. And he went somewhere this way.
Down
correct?
the hallway. Yep. And it is
So,
dark.
I'll remind you that I can break up my movement and firing a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So I was here, and I mentioned to Nancy, much easier to search if they are dead. As I go over here to the hallway with my flashlight still up, I raise up my gun to hopefully quickly target acquisition and shoot somebody.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Sure. This will not have the +4, but it's a
+4?
hassle.
Mhm.
So it's a hassle to take off the +4 from my
That's fine.
combat sense. Just so you know. So it's a -4 for whatever I rolled.
Okay. Gotcha.
Where is it? That was under awareness. Technique. Where is notice? Perception. It is. There we go. What did I get?
Oh, yeah.
19.
No problem. Target acquired. You can take a shot. He is fumbling around trying to find the door to this bedroom.
All right. Does he seem to have a weapon in hand or anything?
Yes, absolutely.
Ask what it is later after I shoot him with my. What's the range you would say?
This is 7 to 12. What weapon do you have?
Handgun.
Handgun. So 15 is what you need.
15. Scroll. Where's my weapons? There they are. Attack.
Ooh, miss.
No, that's the damage.
Oh, that's the damage.
I hit him.
Oh,
hella
I see
good.
it. Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
6 damage. 11. Okay. He's got some armor.
Same reaction. 11. Oh no. Oh wait.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still oh no. That's a pretty crappy roll, but hey.
For 46, yes, that is not ideal. It's red because one of the numbers rolled is a 1.
Kevlar 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 points get through.
You're just drawing this out. Just playing with them.
You tag him, but doesn't go down. Technically, it would be Elena's turn before he could act. So Elena, what do you do?
Well, with the rest of my movement, I
Yep.
continue moving over this way around the corner.
You're going to go this way.
Yeah, so
Towards the
basically I
stairs. Okay,
ran
sure.
right across the...
You just ran across the hallway. Sure, no problem.
Shot him real quick.
Okay.
Hopefully Nancy will know to get him in a crossfire if he tries to come out.
Okay. Yeah, there's gunfire now. Elena, what are you doing? You're standing here at the front of the walk-in. You hear the gunfire.
Gunfire. I see Leslie's taking care of the girl. I'll go cover the car, and I'm going to get out and go towards. Go check out the sedan and make sure that's.
All right. So you go to the sliding glass window, going around to the sedan. When you hear the sedan start up, so you're right there when you hear the car start up.
I don't know if there's anything I can do about that.
Yep. On his turn, you are no longer. We couldn't see anyway, but he opens the door. You don't know what he's doing. You guys hear a door open and close. That's that. Meanwhile, 40. Let's have another round. You have the bulk of the crowd. They're starting to cheer for you. A few people are starting to yell out, "You got any merch?" So let's do another round. Let's do it as a composition again, just a versus roll. And let's see if we'll call this the final round of this, if you can win over the crowd or not. 13, okay. What did I give her last time? A 4 or a 5? I think I gave her a 5, didn't I? Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Boom. Oh wow. Actually, so it's still going on. You have the majority of the people, but there's still people on her side. So you're definitely keeping everyone occupied over here. I'm going to
She's
say
rallying.
that's a good enough roll that gunshots are not heard. Especially with the you're trying to out volume one another as well. So good job there. Pinball. Actually, you wouldn't be at the top. Laszlo would be at the top. Girl is breathing normally. Colors come back to her skin. She's walking now. She's like, did my dad send you? Can we go? Can we get out of here?
Yes, to the car. So I'm going to help her out to the sedan, which was our escape plan. I don't know what's going on outside.
You don't. So you also go to the sliding glass door. Relena is there as well. So Pinball, you're at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm going to do the opposite of what I did and go the other way and try to shoot the guy while I do.
You go back into the hallway then?
Yep.
What did Nancy do last round?
Nancy's still searching the room. She's trying to find the box of Pampers.
Yeah, she didn't listen to my advice to shoot the man and search while it's safe.
Actually, you did give that order, didn't you? Then you're going to meet Nancy in the hallway. She doesn't have she's just got a flashlight that she's in. It's red, and so she does the motion that way, mimes a door opening. So when you come into the hallway, you see this door has it's closed now, but she's miming that he went that way, and she makes the symbol that she'll cover you.
Oh, nice of her. Shoot me in the back. So I run swiftly over to the door and basically kick it open, I guess.
Okay. And I'm only doing the perception thing because you've got to swing your light around to try and acquire a target. So perception roll.
Are you going to let me kick open the door and shoot somebody?
I will.
Well, then I will not argue. Perception. That is
Not
a 16.
problem. Acquire target. He's on the floor. He's on the floor on his back. He's got his gun drawn, like he's waiting for someone to come through that door. You spotlight him. So go ahead and make your shot. You're closer now. This is just a room's length, so I'm going to say that is 0 to 6. So a 13 is what you need to hit.
That is a 16.
You hit. He has Kevlar.
12 damage this time,
So
and he
5
has.
points. Go ahead.
Does it go down 1 or 2 points every time it's penetrated, or every time it's hit? Actually,
by 1 every time it's penetrated. So he was 7 last time, so it goes down back to 6 this time. So it takes 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I try to dive through to this closet over there.
Okay. It's open closet with no door. It is actually not his turn. It is Elena's turn. Elena, you heard the car start up.
Yep. And so we have the sedan. So I am going to assume they're taking off. So plan B. Laszlo's come out.
Mm-hmm.
Does Laszlo wear a jacket?
I don't know. Are you Laszlo? It's like your medical.
I don't understand what
jacket.
you mean by that. I mean, yes, I wear clothes.
Are you wearing a jacket? Do you just go around in a t-shirt and shirt? I don't know what you're wearing.
Oh, right.
You have like a coat.
I mean, yeah, it's nighttime, so I don't know when we are or what it is. So sometimes, if it's cold, if it's not cold, then no.
Yep. We'll say that you're wearing your day job jacket. So you got your EMS tech jacket on.
Okay, Laszlo. So I'm gonna start walking the other way, the other direction, grabbing Laszlo and Tiffany. Laszlo, give Tiffany your jacket. Sebastian, sit on Tiffany's head. Breaking up her profile, so that we can then just walk over to our normal van, and people won't recognize that it's her.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay, sure. Yeah, sounds good. 40 and Jane are just making just ungodly amounts of noise, which is keeping everybody at bay. Um,
40.
yeah,
40.
yeah. Got the majority of the people rooting for you now. Let's see. So their turn. This closet does not have a door, and your flashlight is on, so he's got a target. But I will give him a penalty because the flashlight's not necessarily illuminating you. He just kind of knows that someone's holding that flashlight. You know what? Nancy, I said, was your backup. Nancy's going to shoot. This is +6.
It's all come down to this. She's an expert shot. We know she is. She keeps bragging about it.
Nope, she
She
sucks.
missed. She missed, actually. Yeah, she needed a 13. She missed. Which means he gets his shot off.
He also
gonna
missed.
He also misses. So there's lots of shots going off now.
Pinball just makes it look easy.
Yeah.
Outside. Okay, so 40. I want you to do one more roll. This one is mostly because I want to see how well there's a lot of gunfire going on now. There's a lot of pops out there. So go ahead and you don't have to necessarily do composition. If you want to just wow the crowd and do something spectacular, you can use another skill instead. Up to you. But I want
It's
a
the same bonus
17.
on
Okay.
same on both. I'm gonna use since this time just for fun.
Okay, go for it. Does somebody else need to roll for you, or are you getting it?
I do. It's 14.
You got it. 14. Okay. It doesn't quite cover up all the sounds of the shots, but people are not sure. Like some people are like, "Hey, is that gunfire?" So they're unsure. But some people are starting to walk towards the house as Elena and Laszlo and Tiffany are walking away. Skip 2. I'm going to take Laszlo, Elena, and Tiffany out of this right now because you're no longer in danger of being shot at. So let's go to Pinball, who would have the next highest action. Pinball, I'm going to do Nancy with you. All right. So she's your backup. She'll have it on the same round as you. What are you doing? You're in the closet. You were just shot at from the guy out here in the hallway or in the bedroom. Nancy took a shot too, so you've got him in a crossfire.
He's still prone, right?
He's still prone. Yep, hasn't got up.
Come to the edge here and shoot him again.
Okay.
I mean,
go ahead.
He's not dead, so got to shoot him until,
Also short range again, so just a 13 is all you need to hit him. His Kevlar's down to 5 now. Oh, wow.
And 16.
I think that's it.
Yeah, he took
11,
11, and now he's taking 11 more. That's assuming he has at least the same body as I do, 6.
Actually,
that's still serious.
Is that a crit roll? No, it's not. You didn't roll 2 6s. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done crits yet, but that's seriously wounded. Okay, yeah, seriously wounded, but not mortally wounded. So.
But then Nancy can shoot him.
Yeah, now Nancy shoots. Come on, Nancy. Boom. Yep.
Got
Nancy
him.
Hits.
What she have?
Second. Where is it? There it is. Her gun makes a dainty sound, but a bigger hole. Well, maybe not a bigger hole, but now that's enough. That puts him into mortal. Nancy finishes him off. There's a spray of blood.
Do we notice the car getting started yet?
Nope. Too much noise. They heard it because they were right outside the sliding glass door that was near the car. You do hear. Well, no, you don't hear anything. You're deep in the house. So what do you got? What do you want to do? You've got one down. There were supposed to be 2.
I clear the rest of the room. And it's like I kick his weapon away from his hand. Just in case.
Just in case. Okay.
He's not. Is he dead or dying?
Dead.
Okay. It's like, well, he doesn't have a bomb. As I kick his gun away, and I clear the rest of the room. I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on. and where the threats might be.
Okay, we're at the end of the evening, so let's do a wrap up here. 40, you have swayed the vast amounts of the crowd. They're all fists raised and having a lot of fun in front of your newest creation, your newest work. Even as Jane's power drains from all of the loud she was trying to project your way, so all of her lights start to dim. As the crowd is around you, people are starting to move through the neighborhood, though, and you can hear the mutterings of people saying, I heard gunshots. I heard gunshots. A few people do eventually make it to the sliding glass door over here, and start calling out, everybody okay in there? Since the door is wide open. No lights on. So, Pinball, you hear this. You hear some of the neighbors calling in.
You mean the sliding doors that we would be at? That we came through?
Yeah. Because
those were in the back of the house to the block party.
Yep. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. People are moving through the neighborhood because they heard gunshots out this way.
It's like everything's fine. Just your home intruder.
Make me a luck check. Just do a D100, say high or low. Well, you needed to say high or low before you rolled.
Well,
try that
I'll
again.
Honest,
say high or low.
I was muted, but I did say hi. That was a failure.
All right. Somebody calls out. That's not Tiffany. Ollivander? Tiffany?
Nope. Just security.
Hold on a second. Nancy calls out in a voice really scarily close to Tiffany's voice because Tiffany spoke a few words. No, it's just my new boyfriend. We're okay. Don't tell my mom. I shouldn't have him in here. Okay. They walk on. Did you hear gunshots? No. It was just pyrotechnics, right? That's a great band out there.
What are you talking about? I heard gunshots. I was shooting the gun.
She punches you in the arm. Shut up. Okay, Laszlo, Elena, and Tiffany, you guys make it to the van where Marius has been kind of on the net. We kind of left you out of everything, Marius. You weren't speaking up there, so I assume you were monitoring things on the network. Everything's good. No police reports. There is, at the very end, 30 minutes had passed. There is a security check coming through asking if everything is okay. They noticed some discrepancies in the video coming through.
We have left by then.
Well, no, it's happening right now. So, Marius, what do you want to do about that?
Oh, shit. Can I disconnect the loop back and put it back to normal?
No, because Elena hard did the power, so there's no way to do that in software. But you're on the open channel with them. You could respond, or
I can talk. Oh yeah, I'll be like, everything's okay here. Everything's great. We're fine. How are you?
Yeah. So give me a nice social roll for that. What do you have? What do you have for any of your socials?
Conversation, persuade.
Persuade would be a really good thing to do right now.
Or persuasion. Is that the same thing?
Yep.
Okay.
So you can dump your luck before then.
Okay, I got a 13.
Okay. Yeah, they're professionals. I'm going to say 13 is not enough. So they're like, what residence are you answering from? We've got you down as so you're grabbing one of the residence's Wi-Fi, right? Or
right
connection. 13B. Is this Miss Tate or Mr. Tate?
Yeah, clearly the latter.
Right. Okay, Mr. Tate. You don't have to roll to know that it's like, yeah, he gave you a he was testing threw out a name. It's like, okay, no problem.
Shoot the communication. Say it was a boring conversation anyway.
I'm gonna flood it with white noise.
All right. Blow his eardrums out on the listening post. At about that time, Laszlo, you guys pile in with Tiffany, Pinball, and Nancy what do you want to do? Are you guys going to wait? Or are you going to get out of there with the van? Because Marius, police, the cops are coming. The cops are definitely coming.
Mm-hmm. I would do two things. I would pat him down real quick, take his night vision goggles or whatever they are. They'd probably be smart
They're in the
goggles
hallway.
or something.
You can see the red glow. They're still in the hallway. You snag them, no problem.
They're probably smart goggles of some sort or another.
Mhm.
And also lift his weapon off him. But this is after I give him a pat down to see if he had anything important on him.
How fast do you do this? Like, do you do a good job or just a quick pat down?
This would be a quick pat down. I mean,
Okay.
I imagine I have 2 minutes essentially. So I give him like a 1 minute pat down.
While you're doing that, Nancy comes back and says, "The car's gone. Is Laszlo and Elena in the car?
Nope.
Shit. Package is on the move."
Fantastic. Go get it.
She does. She leaves.
Did I find anything on the guy?
You hear one of your neighbors saying, "What are you doing? You crazy? That's my car."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I considered doing that as well, don't worry. No, he just bombed that house.
So what are you doing? Is anybody gonna text or call Pinball to tell him that the cops are coming? Or 40 for that matter. 40, you have demolished your competition. Her backup power is gone. She couldn't make a comeback tonight if she wanted to. You are the star of the hour, especially since you're the only one with lights right now.
If you want to stay, that's you can just stay. There's no reason you're not associated with us. So if you want to come with us, it's up to you.
Oh, Michael is not here.
Go
See, 40 is so gone. She's out of here.
Out of sight. So Pinball, you're the only one left in this home.
So presuming I find nothing on the gentleman after a quick pat down, I grab his gun and his headgear and retrace my steps and meet up with the other individuals to make a hasty retreat.
How much of that did you catch, Michael, if anything, before you dropped?
What was the last thing you said?
All right, well, let me just recap what I was saying to you as you were dropping. You are the only light in the area. You have persuaded the whole crowd over to you. Even the people that are hosting the party are like getting into it. Your rivals have no juice. They've gone through all their backup power. They can't pose any rebuttal at all. Did somebody send her a text or a message saying that police are coming or not?
Doesn't matter. The agent's in the van.
Okay, wouldn't get it anyway. So you play it out. So we'll say that 40 gets left behind with her adoring fans, but no, not a problem when the police arrive. You actually
security pass, not the police.
You get paid instead of Jane because you performed and you were prepared with power, and so so you get paid instead. You made some fan base. All's good there. Nancy has stolen the car, going after the second person that was supposed to be in the house, you're assuming, that has the package. Pinball, as you're leaving, Ollivander's wife is at the sliding door, and she comes through and says, "Who are you? What are you doing in my house?"
Rescue mission. Your husband sent me. I'm either to rescue you or kill you. Your choice.
My husband, we'll find out about this. And she opens her purse and starts rummaging around. Give me a human perception check.
I'm going to. Does my combat awareness play into this or no?
It's up to you. I would say yes.
All right. I'm also going to play in, let's say, 4 points of luck. So that's a +8 to human perception.
All right.
Which is not good otherwise.
This is going to be a versus roll. So you go ahead.
So with a +8 on top of that 17, that is a 25.
Wow, 25. I did not roll a 10, so I cannot beat you. And she's like, well, we'll just find out about this. And she's rummaging the report through her purse. She's acting like she's picking up her agent. Instead, she pulls out a gun.
Yeah, that's
and-
where guns are
Yep.
held.
So initiative. Just make me an initiative check. You're probably going to beat her.
Let's hope so. +4 to whatever's rolled here. 13? Not doing good here.
13, huh? Okay. Give me a second. Let me just use this sheet here. Okay.
Okay, she wins.
She wins, and so she shoots.
What's she shooting me with?
It's a nice pistol, but it's still just a pistol.
Medium pistol, then?
Yep. So 0. So she only needs a. Yeah, it's not a heavy pistol. It's just a medium pistol. Takes a shot at you. He's a 13. I'm going to roll a d6 here. She's killed, but okay, that'll work.
Just the D6? It would be 2d6.
No. That's not damage. I'm just seeing how good she is at handguns. She misses.
Oh.
How do you respond? This is Ollivander's wife.
Well. Well, I have rules, about being shot at. So, I try to do a quick draw sword strike on her, honestly. Let's change things up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now, it's a melee weapon, which has a rate of fire of 2. So I
Melee is nasty in Cyberpunk.
So I actually attacked twice because she is within melee range, right?
Yep. Now, you didn't have it drawn, so you have quick draw.
Quick draw is not a skill in Cyberpunk.
I thought there was something for. Okay, no, go ahead.
That is an 18.
Okay.
Actually, I should just have this attack. So I'll just attack a second time with the actual button, and that's 21.
Oof. Both hit.
So that's 8, and I'll just roll a 3d6 real quick. 8 and 6.
Okay.
But I believe melee also has armor is half or something to that
No,
effect.
she's not wearing armor, so.
Well, clearly I'm using the backside of the sword to
Are you?
subdue.
Are you? I mean, that's
With those
special.
damage
Are
rolls. Yeah.
you? Okay. Well, if you're going to say that, then you blunt side of the blade. She goes down hard. It is witnessed by some folks walking by, but everything's dark because there's no lights around at all. What does Pinball do to get out of the situation? You can hear sirens, not close, but you can hear sirens in the distance.
Not playing on you.
It could just be 40. I mean, it could be a new song that she's written up that's got sirens in it. Who knows? But you hear sirens.
It is walk casually away time.
Walk casually away time. Okay, we'll cut scenes there as Pinball has just knocked out Ollivander's wife. Everyone else has safely gotten Tiffany out. Nancy is who knows where, but is possibly following the package. 40 has garnered new fans and is probably selling some of her art. Marius has not had a great day on the net, but yeah, you guys all get away slowly driving away slowly.
Initiate stealth walk.
Yeah. And Pinball walks home. Yes, then we'll end it there. We're way over time.
We can meet him. I can meet him via the radio. We can meet up at some point. Out of the area.
That's fine. Just real quick, Richard, you got anything you want to plug there? Are you doing some gaming later tonight?
Yeah, I'm streaming. You can find me in 2.5 hours, approximately, maybe 3, here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR. Or say it with me now. Limited time offer.
No vowels.
No vowels.
There we go. That wasn't all of us, but we'll do
Eh.
it. Jameis's blog right there in the window. You got anything new going on in there?
Not since yesterday, no. But you can also find me hanging out on Richard's stream, and we can watch him pick up backpacks as Spider-Man.
There we go. There is all of my links to the various social media sites, but just go to BlueMagic, BLUMAGIK.com. You can find all the links there, as well as our podcast, all the fun stuff. Kelly, I believe you are also an internet black hole, much like Stephen and Michael.
Yes, I'm sorry.
That is quite all right. Stephen, Michael, you guys have anything at all?
It's too late for me to plug anything.
Michael, you still with us?
Yeah, still with us. Still nothing to plug.
Nothing to plug. Okay, guys. Have a good night. Say goodbye to everybody.
Good
Good night, everybody.